Today I will show you the strongest Lavahound deck in Clash Royale. I actually used this to help me get number 4 in the world on my Twitch stream yesterday. This deck is beyond overpowered. I'd highly recommend checking it out. This is the deck right here. I would strongly recommend not using any substitutions. Also use the Princess Tower because she's really hot. Dagger Duchess got nerfed into the ground, so that's why I'm saying that we should probably stick with the Princess Tower. You're going to see some people using Cannoneer. That's also viable, just not in Lavahound because, trust me, you don't want to spend your entire game defending skeletons at the bridge, bats at the bridge, stuff like that. So, alright, this is interesting. We've actually got an E-Giant user. Shout out to Tombstone. Tombstone's back in the meta, baby. I'm excited. I haven't used Tombstone in a very long time, so it's just it's the OG version of the deck. Well, not the specific version, obviously, you know, because Void is pretty new, but we're going to be able to deal pretty good damage to the E-Giant, and then I guess we'll just overcommit with the Valkyrie, just to stop a little bit of bomber damage, but also it's going to make him have to respond to the Valkyrie, so ultimately we're going to end up in elixir, so I like that. He does have a pretty fast cycle, so I'm going to be a little bit careful, and yeah, he's going in with an E-Giant here, which was expected. Good thing I didn't go with my Lavahound there. So the Knight won't get pulled, which is probably the greatest part about that little placement that we did there. Bomber does get one shot, but that's okay. Speaking of one shots, I'm sorry, I've still got that Princess Tower on my mind, bro, and she is... I've heard from confirmed sources above 18, so we don't need to worry about any of that. Basically, we're in a good spot. We've got Evo Valk coming up. Obviously, don't have my Evo Zap ready, but that's okay. We haven't even seen an eye drag yet. I guess he could have an eye drag, but I will actually go ahead and use my Valkyrie here. Because although I love using the Valkyrie to counter the E-Giants, it's also great for just everything else. So I'm fine with not using her to counter the E-Giant as long as I'm back to my Tombstone. And as you can see, I am back to my Tombstone. So let's give him a quick little Void. I guess if he goes with like a Bomber or something, we can just take that out. And oh, the Valkyrie pulled the Phoenix out of the Void. Okay, that wasn't the plan. Yeah, that wasn't the goal there. That's a bit of an oversight on my part. We're gonna just give him a nice little zap. Please, Bomber, don't kill my Tombstone. No. Okay. Whatever. We're good. We also have the Void if we need to. I'm actually gonna skip on the Void here because I'd rather save Void for offense. And we only took a little. I guess we did take quite a bit of damage there, but it's okay. I'd rather save Void from his cannon. I think it allows me to do more work. We're gonna do that later. I think for right now I'm just gonna keep trying to go in with the Tombstones here, give him a nice little Evo Zap to kill the Phoenix Egg. He voids once again. We can just go Skelly Drags outside here, and then we can also go in with the Valkyrie as well, and then we'll just be able to chip down this E-Giant. We'll void his Phoenix as well, and hopefully he doesn't play anything under it, because that would be a bit annoying for us to deal with. He could go with another E-Giant very soon here. He does. Just got the cannon to deal with. That's it. But, I mean, I feel good about this spot, to be honest. I'm going to go Tombstone again here. The fact that he does have Void is a little bit more annoying. But now that we should be able to force out his Tornado, maybe. Yeah, it's okay. We should be able to go in with the Lavahound here pretty aggressively. And now that we're back to an Evo Valk, then everything should just be nice and easy here. He's probably going to go Knight, I would think. So, yeah, we're going to go Valk here. We should pull the Phoenix. Oh, we don't pull the Phoenix. Wow, that's a bit unfortunate there. We're going to go Balloon here. We should pull the E-Giant, though, so that's pretty good. I'll just go Void underneath here. I'll go Void underneath. It should one-tap this Phoenix. Nice. Pushes us into that. We'll get another Death Bomb. And I think we have to go I-Drag here. Alright, we'll just keep chilling. Keep chilling. We'll go Skelly Drags as well. Try and protect our baby bird. Alright, I have to go Valkyrie here, because he's just going to go E-Giant high at the bridge here. A Tombstone, go Void, just on the E-Giant though. And we'll zap to make sure he stays in the Void. Nice. We'll go Valkyrie here. He might Tornado. He does not Tornado. Alright, that's chill. I like this spot. I like this spot a lot. We go Lavahound here. No Evo Bomber in cycle. We can actually just use the Void again. And we should be fine to deal with the E-Giant. We're going to zap to make sure that the Bomber doesn't enter. And then we'll go Balloon in here. We kind of just chill. I'll go with more Skelly Drags. Because the more Skelly Drags, the better, bro. The more Skelly Drags, the better. That Balloon should still end up going into the left lane. And we should get a Death Bomb at the very least. And so we're going to be able to take this out. I'll actually void again here. He's going to try and spell cycles the void. What a cringe ass noob, bro. And he misses his cannon. He thinks he can spell cycles with the void. What a noob. All right. Free win against E-Giant. Facing off against Hazard, he's actually one of the best players in the game, or he was one of the best players in the game. He's a former pro, so this is not fun, but hey, you know what? Iron sharpens iron, baby. I don't want to face no scrubs. We're good. We're good. Facing the freaking Giant. Okay. That's not very fun. I don't like Giants very much, but we're chill. We're chilling here. We're going to go Inferno Dragon based on when he plays here. I kind of want to go with a little bit of a lower eye drag because some people run E-Wiz and all that nasty shenanigans. So we'll go a nice little... Oh, I guess we didn't need to protect that there because the Valk got pushed back into the void, but I wasn't really expecting that to happen. So that's why I didn't play... That's why I did play my Skelly Drags there, because I wasn't trying to take no chances. We needed that eye drag. And alright, he pulls this over. So it looks like a Giant Double Prince to a degree. He gives me a well played for lava in the back. I'll give him a little dancing. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing emotes IRL, dude. That's nasty. Alright, we'll send in a balloon here. Now he is Night Witch, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. I guess it could be Giant Graveyard. He has a wizard as well. That's not fun. We'll zap here. I just want to keep the lava alive as long as possible. We should be able to get a balloon hit. Okay. That's chill. I can work with this. It's not the worst spot of all time. I'll go Valk here. I guess if he goes Prince, this could be kind of gnarly. We'll see what he plays here, because I really want to get rid of this Prince. Or wait, God, why am I thinking about the Prince, bro? Oh, because there he is. All right. So now we should have a good defense here, and we're up about math is hard. 3,400 damage going into double elixir. So that's pretty good. Hell yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so we've got Evo Valk, I think, coming up next, right? So yeah, we have a little bit of a bailout against the Giant Night Witch push, but you have to be careful because the Valk does not have the most health of all time, so you're going to want to be pretty careful about how much damage your Valk is taking. I'm going to be careful here. I'm going to Valk, and I'm also going to Balloon. Unfortunately, she does take a little while to attack there, and she only swings once, which is absolutely insane. So we do lose this tower because she only swung one time, which is really, really, really bad for us. I'm going to go Inferno Dragon here, and this should be good because he only has one zap. He doesn't have the Evo zap anymore. So we're going to send in a Valk here, and, you know, we can salvage this. This is not great. I'll just be honest, this is not great. I really expected my Evo Valk to do a lot more than she did. But we'll send in a Lava Hound here. The problem is he also has a Void, so as much as I want to just space out my my push, I can't really. But that's big. That's big. We actually hit the wizard, so now we can just shove everything on top of each other, which is always something I love to do here. And that's going to hit the... oh, there's a Prince on my King Tower. I didn't even see that, but it shouldn't matter. Okay. This is bad. It's not the end of the world, though. We're going to wait for this to lock onto this so I can keep my Lava Hound alive. We're just going to Void back here, and we should just Lava Chip him down. There's no way. There's no way that this does not get enough damage. I'm sorry. There's no shot. Yeah. There we go. Guys, we may have been sniped. The juicy one. We may have gotten sniped off of Hazard. In case you do notice, they're in the same clan. So I don't know what's going on, but we'll just see. We'll see if we can beat the snipe. Maybe it's not a snipe. Maybe he just wants to match his favorite lava streamer. Who knows? We'll see. I'm thinking here, Prince. Oh, this is a snipe. Damn it. Snipe, dude. We got sniped. All right, you know what? It doesn't matter because I am a really good player. I have grown a lot since the last time the juicy one faced us, so I'm not planning on losing this one here. Now, I used to not have to go Skelly Drags there. I used to be able to just chill with my beautiful tombstone and whatever boosted tower I had, but alas, not anymore. Void on the pump, I feel like is still a good trade. I think it's a +2 if my math serves me correctly. It's a +2, right? Because he gets one back. So it's, yeah, that checks out. I don't want to go in here because I don't have my Void or my Zap. That's typically something I don't want to do. I was leaking a little bit there though, so, but still, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like this spot too much because if I go in without my spells, I really can't get whatever air counter he has off the board, which could be an executioner for all we know. I mean, it is a snipe, so we're going to go in Lava Hound, and kind of my thought process here is he's going to have to respond to the eye drag, right? So he's not going to back up his Prince, and look at the eye drag. Oh my goodness. All right, so We can just send in a Valk. I feel like that's chill. I'll go Evo Zap as well for the minions. And so, unfortunately, I did burn my spell, but that's okay. Because we're going to be able to apply dual lane pressure here. Which is the only acceptable way to go in with like, defense after you go lava. So, usually my rule of thumb is after you go lava, never play defense. But that rule can be changed based on, like, oh god, Evo Skellies. Not changed based on Evo Skellies, just I was startled by the Evo Skellies. God, I'm playing this game clean, bro! And we're gonna be able to kill the minions. Like, look at that. Okay, I'm starting to think this is just not a snipe, Like, this is not, like, bro, there's no way he brought this matchup in. I mean, I am cold, but, like, this is not a very good, like, this is a pretty winnable matchup, bro. I'm just cold. I'm just super cold, bro. But, nah, this is really smart. What I was saying is kind of an important thing to know for all lava players. The rule of thumb is when you go in with lava, you usually don't want to play defense because you need to have elixir to back up your lava hound. But the goal here is, if I'm going to play defense, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply pressure in both lanes so that I can use my defense as like a dual lane push. And so what needs to happen is it needs to be a card that can apply pressure, like the Valk. So if I play a Valk, okay, if I play a Valk on defense, right, and then he has to respond to the Valk and the lava, I can either back up the Valk or the lava based on how much elixir he spent and what cards he has and what he plays for the lava, etc. It looks like my arch nemesis from last season. Well, I wouldn't really say that, but I put this guy on a t-shirt last season to get my top 70 finish. Well, he was one of the players I beat. I got the top secured 100, I think. I got a top 100 secured off this guy. He plays bait. Pretty good bait player. He's got top 30 finishes. But I did play another game or two, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I didn't really secure my finish off of him, but he was a big help. And the meta has shifted a bunch, so bait has gotten a lot harder, and there's a lot more of it because bait is much better in the meta. So we got to be a little bit careful of this matchup. It's very tricky, especially depending on what building he has. He has been known to play Tesla, but I guess he could be playing something else. He is also a little bit ahead of us in trophies, so this could be a nice little lick. We can hit a nice lick on him based on if we can get this win or not. So I'm going to send in a Valk here, just because I'm a little bit scared of how much damage we would have took if I didn't go with that Valk. So the good thing also is we're kind of applying the pressure that I was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying when we're talking about, oh, this is nice. Yeah, when we're talking about dual lane pressure, that's kind of the same sort of circumstance. It's not dual lane, but we are using a troop we had on defense and just helping him to become a troop on offense. Omar's words of wisdom. A troop on defense is a troop on offense. If that doesn't make sense. That just doesn't make sense. Like, usually my words of wisdom just don't make sense, but that's in a whole nother level of, oh my god, I'm just word salading. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? I need to figure this out. I don't know what I'm saying. So, if I have an eye drag and I put a Valk in front of the eye drag that was like, like maybe a 30% level threat is now a major threat because, oh my god, it's getting tanked for, so now I've got to overspend on defense for it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the whole shenanigans there. That's the whole shenanigans. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm lost. I will go Balloon. And I will also go Skelly Drags. And I will try and get his rocket out. And then I will go Zap. And, we'll go Tombstone, I guess, on this guy. He's going to go with his Evo Tesla now. Or not Evo Tesla, just normal Tesla. And we should be able to avoid that down. He probably Goblin Gangs. Oh, wait, does he not have it in Cycle? Am I stupid? I don't think he had it in Cycle. I feel like that would have been a better play than the Knight there, but he just didn't have it in Cycle. And so you can see, guys, that we're just applying so much pressure. We're going to hit the Spirit with the Zap. Well, I was in theory, we were supposed to hit the Prince. Good game! We kept applying pressure long enough so that he wouldn't be able to go in on offense, and we won. There you go. GG. Just like that, we're up to top 75 in the world with this new Lavaloon tech, and we're going to push even higher on today's stream, so make sure to check it out.